Hey, beautiful person. If you found this message, you found it because you are 2 steps away from beginning something absolutely beautiful. In my meditation, I kept hearing that saying, nothing in nature blooms all year, so be patient with yourself. And this message is for somebody that's been being patient with themselves, and this is for somebody that's been doing the work. And I feel like this is somebody that has finally integrated a few of their shadow and light aspects, where you're finally finding that fine moderation, and you're realizing like that was the way, that was how you needed to move forward. I'm picking archetype vibes. Carl Jung could be resonating heavily for you lately. Maybe you've been reading about him, or maybe you've just always been like a fan of his. Anyways, welcome to my brand new channel. This is a timeless reading. For those that haven't been here before, I'm a certified Reiki master, teacher, psychic empath, tarot reader guide. I have over 20 some years experience. And if you are here, it's not by accident. There's no way it's by accident. Trust yourself. It's time to trust yourself, because you're gonna need to trust yourself with this new beginning that I feel is coming in for you. As always, take what resonates, though. This is a collective message. Please like, share, subscribe. And and doing so, as also when you subscribe, your energy, it's an allowance, an acceptance of this message to come in, and it makes your energy a part of it. So it allows me to pick up more accurately and more in detail about things that pertain to you, more than they would for just like the collective as a whole. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. Now let's dive in and see what's coming in. I'm called to look at the archetype, who this is for, and what it means. Like, how are you and who were you? What was it that was blocking you? This card, I swear. I just saw trickster, so I think some of you were probably dealing with a trickster energy. And I just saw pioneer. So you're a pioneering spirit or person. You probably are very innovative. You probably beat to march to the beat of your own drum. All right, on the bottom is teacher. So you are a teacher. And remember, you're both a teacher and a student. And especially for those that are in teaching roles, it's so important to be reminded that as a teacher, don't ever stop being a student, because when you do, if you think you know it all, then you stunt your own growth. Light attributes for this person, for you, you have the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom, but the shadow attributes, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. I don't think this resonates. But here we have the Fool. So this feels, again, back to tarot readings. This is a new beginning for you, and it's really beautiful. This is also talking about bringing laughter and humor back into life. And I think that this is a way of what's going to be helping you keeping your vibration steady and right. I'm feeling like whoever this message is for, this is all about heart chakra and solar plexus lining up more. You could be somebody that typically lives more in your upper chakras, and maybe you're somebody that needs to be grounded more, but I'm feeling like this is like a bridge. I'm seeing a rainbow right now, but a bridge between like your root all the way to your crown, but it's focusing mostly on your heart and your solar plexus. So it's about, the power of your heart, and how beautiful life opens up when you navigate it from that place rather than just the intellect alone. The Tower. Okay, so I feel like a lot of things fell apart for you probably over the last 2 years maybe, but I feel like this was only happening for alignment. I feel like some of you, okay, so this message is for some of you this is a return to your innocence and like a youthful, bringing humor back in. Maybe you're laughing again, or maybe you need to laugh more. And again, what I just said, this is going to keep you on your path. I feel like some of you are going back to your childhood homes, or you are going to cities where you grew up, or you're just being reminded of your childhood. And this also makes me think of that connection between the inner child and the adult. And I really think that true joy and a secret to good living is to never stop being a child. What's coming in? The Hierophant, yeah. So you are the teacher. You could be, so either you're going to start being a mentor for somebody else, or you're going to start working with somebody that is going to be really helping propel you along. This could be through networking, or this is somebody that you could be a fellow tarot reader or have your own YouTube channel or something like that, but I feel like somebody's going to see you soon. And with that, I feel like they're going to help you find your way. Maybe they're going to give you tips, tricks, or something. But this feels like higher knowledge, again, with this bridge, and I am seeing these rainbows and then the mountain. That's all about the spiritual ascent. So I really feel like this new path, and I just heard 2 weeks, so something about 2 weeks, something is really coming in, and I'm just hearing now June, so June's going to be significant for whoever this is. And again, this is timeless, and so at the time of this, it's April, so 3 months. If you are finding this message a year from now, per se, within 2 weeks, and then 3 months, I am hearing this is when things like the culmination of everything, and when you just pop off in a really beautiful way. What was black? What did this tower have to do with for the collective spirit? 10 of Cups. So this could have been, you could have felt like you already had your happiness, and maybe you either went through a breakup, maybe you moved out of your childhood home. I don't know why childhood is so important right now to this, but there's something about just like, maybe you are moving into a more, maybe you're moving from like the maiden to the mother phase. But this is all about, home, thinking that you had all of your happiness, you had your happy ending for some of you, and it was just like taken away, or maybe it felt like it was at risk, or maybe there's financial issues, things like that, or you just felt blocked for this. But this is a sign that you are going to be getting that happiness and that happy ever after, and however that is for you is coming. 2 weeks, 3 months, okay? Yeah, you were going through a transformation. Pop out what you want. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Yeah, so somebody either broke your heart, betrayed you, or this is also talking about you not living from your authentic heart space. And I'm telling you, life is just not as good when you aren't living from that heart center. That's what it's all about, guys. It's all about living from your heart. I think in a previous reading, I was just talking about how like it takes a real spiritual warrior to be able to be soft and open after being handed shit sandwich after shit sandwich, whatever, use that in a sentence over and over again. But anyways, it's about not being a victim anymore, and it takes a real warrior to be able to be soft and open and live from your heart space after living in a world that just fucking kicks you down. Excuse my language, I hope I don't get in trouble for that, but that keeps you down and knocks you down. It's so easy to be bitter, but it's a real testimony of strength and true character, those that are able to take what's been handed to them but find pain in the purpose and soften and still be someone of service. After all, that's the ultimate goal. But to be kind to others, even if the world has not been kind to you, I mean, that is something that not many can do. And let me tell you, if you are somebody that has been through a lot, but you still choose to wake up and be a good person, and to help those, blessings and blessings and blessings are they're waiting for you. They're so waiting for you. What you put out, you get back. It's never going to come back in the same form. Sometimes it can, but it's usually better. So yeah, this is all about receiving but giving, and allowing your inner child to laugh more. Prince of Wands. Yeah, so romance could be coming in for you, but I feel like you're going to be into more of a passionate time, a more vibrant time, a more alive. You're going to be feeling more alive soon. You're going to be determined. This is about going after what you deserve and what you want. And I feel like you have a lot of important things that need to be heard and shared with people. So don't keep yourself small, because remember, when you're not feeling your authentic self, like the more authentic you are and the more you lead by example, the more it helps others do so too. So yeah, you're probably definitely a teacher, or just somebody that I have a feeling you're probably somebody that a lot of people go to you for advice and stuff, and you're probably somebody that's not great at asking for help, but I'm feeling a new beginning where you're going to be getting that balance. That new beginning is all about giving and receiving. Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. Yeah, so you've been going through it, but you're healing that heart, and maybe you had to take a time out from life for a while, and you know, maybe you've been dealing with depression or anxiety, or you're just weighing heavy about past mistakes, or just losing what you thought was your everything. But I'm here to tell you that you are rebuilding, and there's going to be a reason and an understanding soon that is coming in for you to see why things went the way that they did. And I'm seeing that, you know, it's okay to take a beat. It's okay to rest. It's okay. You're recovering. You've recovered. And whether you know it or not, these new beginnings are coming. I saw Eight of Swords wanted to come out. So that's about restriction and stuff. So maybe you just felt tied. You couldn't move. Maybe finances were keeping you from pursuing certain goals, or from branching out, or making you feel lighthearted. But that's moving out. That's moving away. I'm hearing A names. You could be like Angelica. I'm hearing Nina or Ina, Angelina. I'm hearing Erica, Joey, F names, N names, and T. One more message for the collective. Yeah, so this is an ending to all of what was burdening you. There's an ending here, and in a good way. I feel like you're going to finally be able to be who you were meant to be, and it's coming through childlike play. Six of Wands. The sun comes out again. Do you see? It's the sun and the heart. It's all about solar plexus in your heart chakra. Feeling empowered in your heart. The sun's coming back out again. You're going to be recognized. For some of you, you're getting like an increase. You could be getting a raise, or your finances are just getting more stable or better, and that's really great. And remember, with finances, money is an energy. Money is an extension of you. And you know what? Going back to this childhood thing, a lot of you, you know, that feel stuck, especially around finances and stuff like that, think about what kind of a household did you grow up in? What were you taught? How were you taught to think about money? Because a lot of us have these subconscious blocks that we don't even realize when it comes to money. Like, if you grew up in a house where money was always tight, then you're gonna be putting out this energy of tight, holding on, and that causes a resistance. And you want to think of money as it's always flowing. It's always flowing. Think about it. Just envision it. This is about getting into a flow state. You're rising up through this mentorship, but it's going to be coming back tenfold through you, like a child. Like, maybe some of you are getting back into like whatever you wanted to be when you were a kid. Like, what am I going to be when I grow up? I don't know. What are you going to be when you grow up? I haven't grown up yet. Just kidding. I'm knocking on a middle-aged door. I'm not growing up ever. Queen of Cups. Yep. Emotional fulfillment. This is all about you feeling like in tune. You're going to be feeling it's beautiful things, your intuition, your emotional happiness, your well-being. Your cup is going to be full. And this is all about, obviously, you have to fill your own cup up. You can't fill up other people's cups from an empty cup. Remember that. That's so important. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is talking about stability, finances. Some of you, someone new is coming in. This could be romantic related. An earth sign could be coming in for you. What else? Well, this makes me feel like fire too, though. Even though this is Pentacles, I feel like a fire sign's coming in for some of you too. But then I don't know. This is an all sign reading. You know, I'm not gonna like say one thing or another. But fast. This is gonna come in fast. Communication. Things are gonna really take off as soon as you let go or like take this next 2 steps or something. King of Wands. You're gonna be overcoming the past. Passion. Just beautiful things. Yeah, and I'm feeling like this call, like, make sure you're eating really healthy or detox your system right now. Eat more orange, yellow, citrus things. Like, this is going to help you stay in this alignment. So, and for some of you, you might be feeling like you can't eat the same way that you were eating. Like, we're rising in consciousness right now. And sometimes you just, when you do that, the food that you eat just makes you feel like garbage. It has been me lately. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but like, I always know if I'm going through an awakening or a change or something, like if my body just can't like handle it, or if I'm craving heavier things and I need to ground. Like a lot of times people don't realize like when they're eating emotionally, it's just because you do need to ground yourself and you're literally becoming heavier to weigh yourself down, grounding yourself. It's a protection thing, but yeah. Anything else, Spirit? One more card, okay. Actually, no, I'm feeling this. Melchizedek. Higher learning. Commit to your vision through study. Okay, so some of you becoming the teacher. Again, back to the teacher-student thing. Pay attention to what you're learning. Maybe you're learning new spiritual practices. I mean, this doesn't just have to be spiritually related to, but Melchizedek makes me think of higher mind, higher consciousness, priesthood, rising, type of that stuff. You might need to start meditating more. There could be visions coming in even. Horus. Manifestation vortex. Belief makes manifest, thoughts attract and create. Yeah, so within this next 2 weeks, I feel like you're going to be super magnetic and just in this vortex of manifesting. So it's like your external reality obeys your internal reality. So fake it till you make it if you must, until you can adopt it in an authentic way, but try to have an overall emotionally balanced state. So then if you are balanced, more balanced things come in. Who wants to work with this collective? Who's trying to work with this collective right now? Oh my gosh. Serapis Bay, Metatron, Sandalphon. Make the necessary change. Synchronicity. Okay, so a lot of synchronicity is going to be coming in for some of you. So pay attention to numbers, repeating license plates. I mean, the world is constantly communicating with you. It's just, are you open to seeing it? And the more you engage, the more it will communicate with you. It's so cool once you open yourself up to it. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. You are safe to make these changes. It's time to not be afraid. If you had a childhood where you were afraid, or that inner child is afraid to come back out, like, here, let me tell you, it's okay to laugh again. It's okay to be immature. Truth be told, more people need to be more immature, not in like a mean or like dumb way, but, to make light of the situation. Because if you don't have laughter, what do you really have? And it really is the best medicine. And this world is sick right now. So many of us are so sick. And I just wish nothing but healing for so many of us, especially the light workers and the teachers and the ones that are trying to lead people, to these higher mind, higher heart, the wisdom keepers. Like, take care of yourself, because no pressure. Obviously, there's people that rely on you, of course, but also your energy matters right now. And the more you laugh, the more you share and show, and even embedded into the collective consciousness for the rest to laugh. So, yeah, I don't know, kind of all over the place per usual. Thank you, ADHD, but I hope this resonated and you got some nuggets of something for it. But just know that good things are on their way for you. Beautiful new beginnings, and it's time to just really tap into that heart, solar plexus space and let that child laugh in you again. But yeah, much love. Thank you so much for your time.